Okay, so I'm at the mall in the area that I live in, and I normally don't make videos while I'm in public, but I figured why the fuck not? I mean, these people are most of them are gang stalkers, and not all of them, so they already know I make videos. So lately, I've just been not really trying to do things secret, sort of be secretive because I know that nothing is actually secret. So, like in the last video, I kind of told you guys that there was a person who lost his shit because she said that there's some sort of telepathy or some shit going on with the stalkers, right? And I kind of wanted to touch on this topic again because I don't know how well I addressed it in the last video I made. So, like, you guys are, a lot of you take this seriously. Like, this is a major thing for you. Like, you're really just completely bothered by it. Okay, so a couple years ago, actually a couple years ago, a long time ago, my first cousin told me that he had this ability, and he had like one of his best friends. He would sit with one of his best friends on the couch, and they would pretend to have a conversation with each other. And he used to get really high. Like they smoke weed. Everybody was smoking like this really premium bud all the time. So I just was like, you guys are getting really super high. And they also used to use shrooms and shit. So I didn't really take him seriously because I figured, he probably was just really high. And that's why he believed that. But he used to say it, and, they pretended to have conversations with each other. I don't remember really thinking that it was a big deal at that time. I still don't think it's a big deal. I mean, the way I look at it is like, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that all animals have the ability to communicate telepathically, and that's how they communicate, because most animals don't have a verbal skill set. There's no verbal language. If you don't have a verbal language, then how do you communicate? So this might be a primitive communication system that humans and all other animals have. See, as society became more complicated, we actually evolved to the point where this ability went away because we developed a society, and in society, you don't want to have that ability, if that makes sense. But the real question is, if everybody has this ability, then how the fuck does society function if everybody has this ability? So look at these people. You're telling me that all these people could communicate telepathically, right? So I'm not saying they can't. And I'm not saying that my cousin was a liar. But if everybody could communicate telepathically, or if I could get inside somebody's head, wouldn't I be able to get ATM information or credit card information, or know shit that I could use in order to steal or make money or do shit like that? So I don't really have all the answers, and I don't know if my cousin was a liar. I don't know if humans or every other living creature has this ability, and I don't know how it's possible. I don't know if these people are demonically possessed and a demon gave it to them. I don't know if these people have some sort of technology that can use it, that can make them do that. But I do know that they have technology that can read your thoughts, and they have like prosthetic limbs that you can control with your mind because it can read brainwaves. So I do know that's possible. But the point is that who gives a fuck whether they can do it or not? Who gives a fuck? I mean, out of all the things that they're doing, I think that's probably the least important out of all the fucking things they can do. I don't really have any secrets. I don't know, unless I had a secret. I'm pretty sure they know everything about me. They don't need to read my mind and know everything about me. So what the fuck? Why do you care? I think is the point. That's not a superpower. If that's a superpower, then every animal has it. Okay, like, I don't consider that a superpower. I'm not impressed by it. What kind of stupid ass shit is that? Why the fuck would you want a person in your fucking head in the first place? Like, that's not an ability you would want. Why would I want to be in their fucking heads? There's no reason I'd want to do that. I don't consider that a superpower. And if everybody can do it, it's obviously not a superpower because everybody can do it. If everybody is a super, then nobody is a super. That's a direct quote from the movie. What's the name of the movie? The movie. That cartoon movie, The Incredibles. So in The Incredibles, the villain wanted to give everybody the Incredibles power because if everybody had it, it no longer matters because everybody has it. So it's not a superpower if everybody can do it. So there's no reason to be impressed because apparently everybody can do it and animals can do it. So I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about it. So I'm just letting you guys know. I don't give a single fuck whether these ugly, retarded, nasty, bitch-ass little faggots can do that shit. I don't give a fuck. I think animals, I think every fucking thing can do it. How the fuck will we know? Like, how the fuck do animals communicate? They do communicate, and they're not communicating vocally, so I don't know. We don't know shit about it. But the point is that I don't give a fuck whether they can do it or not, and I have no reason to, and I don't consider it a superpower, and I don't think they're the shit for being able to do it. I don't give a single fuck. I'm not impressed. I don't give a fuck. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't give a fuck what these cocksuckers can fucking do. I don't give a fuck. That is not an ability that I would be impressed by, is basically what I'm saying. And as far as we know, everybody can do it, or fucking animals can do it, every fucking thing can do it. Now, I made the point of telling you guys that lions apparently have this ability, and because we don't know how they communicate, but we know they communicate. So, I don't know. You guys tell me why you give a fuck. You know, every time these gang stalkers do something, it's like everybody think it's the shit. I don't think anything they do is the shit, okay? Because these people aren't shit. And I'm not just saying that. I'm just not impressed by it. And I'm not joking when I tell you that my cousin really made a strong case for how you can do it. I don't believe in the third eye shit. I don't believe in that. I mean, there could be a third eye. Maybe the third eye is us sort of realizing that we have these buried genes that are not expressing themselves, and somehow we can express them or something. Some gene that went dormant maybe 20 or 30,000 years ago as we evolved and developed a civilization. So the point is that these people use any sort of fucking bullshit that they can use to make us think that they're more than what they actually are. You see what I mean? Like, nobody's impressed by these fucking people. I mean, look at them. There's nothing to be impressed by. I mean, I'm just not impressed by them. And people keep saying that, oh, look, the gang stalkers did this. The gang stalkers were hiding in the bushes. The gang stalkers were whispering to me. And the gang stalkers were making weird noises. And the gang stalkers were, you know, rolling around in the dirt. I was like, well, who gives a fuck what these nasty little shits are fucking doing, man? Like, you guys are giving these people credit. Man, I fucking owned an entire army of fucking gang stalkers. I owned an entire army of gang stalkers with no help, no support, and no fucking money. Okay, so I'm just not impressed by these people because they aren't shit. These people aren't shit. Okay, if they got their ass handed to me by me, and they had an army and I was one person, these people aren't shit, and you guys should not think these people are shit because of some fucking ancient animal ability that they may or may not have, okay? Because like I said, there is a lot of evidence to support that wildlife can communicate that way, okay? A lot of evidence. Can anybody explain how the lions do what they do? Why don't you guys research lions, research that shit and find out for yourself. We can't explain how lions communicate. They communicate. So what? Are we supposed to what? Worship the goddamn lions or the fucking hyenas or the wild dogs or all these other animals that are communicating and we don't know how the fuck they're doing it? I don't give a fuck what these bitch ass fucking people can and cannot do. That is not an ability I would be impressed by. And like I said, my cousin made the claim, maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe these people have some technology that can do it. They can, because I do believe we have that tech. But I wanted to be clear about that, man. You guys need to really start just telling these gang stalkers they aren't shit and really just be on top of that, in my opinion. But that's my 2 cents on it. And I just wanted to kind of put that out there. So, yeah. So let me go ahead and close.